I had an opportunity to step onto my healing pathway and radically transform myself. So that I had a life-altering event that happened to me. And I say to people, the person who walked into the room where that event occurred never walked out. And I was had a rebirth experience in that room and went on to radically transform myself both personally and professionally. My healing journey was about the personal transformation, and that ultimately led me to discover my true life's purpose. And that now is my professional transformation, moving me from that corporate world you mentioned in my bio out to what I do now as a healing mentor.
How amazing, I think, for anyone who has lived through anything significant, especially trauma and surviving through things like that, to then make that into their purpose and helping others heal. And I know through your lived and embodied experience, you have a framework now that you use, which I always find frameworks so helpful for anything. And I know your framework is HEAL. I would love for you to share with us what that's about, because I think a lot of times when we have lived through things, maybe we we have our own unique perspective, but I think the beauty of when we have a formula and a framework in a way that you do, it allows people at any stage of any healing to be able to process and move through their grief. So tell us about your HEAL method.
It's interesting. I call it a method or a framework now, which has been a relatively new way of thinking about it for me. So the concept of HEAL for me and the acronym itself, Hope, Evolve, and Love, which for me is an action-packed acronym, and I'll come back to that in just a second. That's actually been with me for a while now. So when I completed probably the first year of the really intense part of my healing journey, which was after that life-altering event, and really dealt with a lot of the transformation that I went through, and that included getting a lot of emotions and stuff out of me that I just buried inside of myself. After I completed that, I was thinking about the word heal, and it just came to me. And of course, I now know it was the universe speaking to me, right? It means to hope, evolve, and love. And that really summarizes the experience that I've been through. And I think it's real and realistic in terms of what we go through as survivors when we are really focused on being intentional about the healing process.